heroes, it's hero the king who can't show nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time just to sleep if you're gonna be number one.
Travis, it's kill or be killed. She got it all, the looks, the spice, the unmeltable ice, and those false compliments with her French accent. Yeah, no love for this otaku assassin, pulls me up just to send me crashing. Difference is easy, doesn't bother you, take what you can then leave. Cause there's no more heroes, yeah, there's no more heroes. Nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego. No more heroes, yeah, no more heroes. There's nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego.
No more heroes,
き通って見えなくなって見つけないで僕のことを見つめないで誰かが描いた世界の中とあなたを傷つけたくはないよ覚えてて僕のことを熱いかな変わってしまった限りなかった二つが絡まる二人が同じ思わせる焦がさない狂える狂えないあなたを怪我せないよ無限に広がることが絡まる無邪気に笑った記憶が刺さって動けない動けない動けない動けない動けない動けない I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. 変わってしまったことにバランスかけられないことだらけのパラダイス覚えてて僕のことを鮮やかなまま忘れないで忘れないで忘れないで揺れたような世界にだんだん僕は好きと思って見えなくなって見つけないで僕のことを見つめないで誰かが仕組んだことなのに未来が戻ってしまう前に思い出して僕のことを But that was when I ruled the world 教えて教えて僕の中に誰がいるの
It was just fine, we lived in peace, looked to a happy ending. The days were bright, they shine like gold, every step ascending. Our dreams came true, our path was clear, the road was safe
fluff. Are you kidding me?
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth, the dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams, so I want someone to love. That's what I fucking want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and bury. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Feel like you'll be okay and everything's alright. Oh, let me in nothing 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams, so I want someone to love.
Cause God, it just feels so. It just feels so good. I watched his wildest dreams come true, and not one of them involving you. Just watch my wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving you. I never meant to break, but I got it where I want it now. It was never my intention to break, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it right now. If you could, then you know you would.
But I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams, so I want someone to love. That's what I fucking want. I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams, so I want someone to love. That's what I fucking want.
Hi everyone. Let me put the music for this game. There we go. Hi. So, this is gonna be a short stream, like it usually is for Long Live the Queen. Just because you know, I feel like streaming, but not for too long. Okay, like I have like a quote unquote free day tomorrow, so I could stream for longer, but I think I'm gonna take it easy, you know. So yeah, expect it to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah. What else? I guess that's it for now. Let's get into it, okay? Let's get right into it. So last time we were quite advanced on our new game, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, week 22. That's pretty good. Like I said, it goes up to week 40. So that's pretty good progress, especially for like half an episode, because like the other half was us getting shot by an arrow and fucking dying. Which, by the way, yeah, that did happen on part 2. if you wanna watch part 2, here are the bots. Anyway. Okay, what do we have to do now? So, you're willful, right? Oh, also, I'm angry now. There we go. I'm not angry anymore. You're willful. Okay, what can we do? So, we can do intrigue, military, or lumen, but we don't have anything for lumen. What can we do? I forgot everything that happened on the story, lately, you know? So, I don't know what would be better. Maybe archery. What if we get fucking shot in the face again? Anything else we can do? I think the festival thing is coming up. That was... What happened at the festival? Wait, you mean the plantation? The planting thing? That did happen already. The one you did the thing? I think that happened already. I think that happened like 2 weeks ago, I think. Also Hayat. Yeah, I think that happened already. Intrigue. When I give a speech, right? Yeah, I think that happened. Yeah, I think you forgot. You forgot. Let's go with intrigue. Let's do foreign intelligence. So we're gonna do archery and foreign intelligence. So classes, weapons, archery, and intrigue for intelligence. There we go. Done. Also, I am coming out of a cold. I did have like a cold for like I think I had it on Thursday when I had the Yoto Today podcast. I think I had it. So yeah, my voice might be a little bit funny. The dominance Shanxia across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size, and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as most of the navigable rivers. The political disruption in Tombula in recent years has caused a disruption in their chocolate production, which is to benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kigol. You learn to cut, flinch, and tie arrows. Not the chocolate, anything but the chocolate. I have to do the voices again. Hang on. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. Isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Not to mention that she's closer related to the Duchess of Me than the Duchess of Kiko. We learn shit. We know shit now. I'm tapping my head. You cannot see it, but I am doing that because we know shit now. She could almost control the entire eastern half of Nova. People would really call her Nova's other queen. I don't know anything really bad about her though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar. Or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adair are both young, not too apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. Shush. We didn't marry anyone, right? We didn't engage with anyone, right? I mean, I don't believe you're married anyone yet in this run. Okay. I don't think marry him would be too bad. I mean, it would also like, since he would be the regent of whatever that place is and is in charge of that, like that one bitch who wants to like rule the world, we would be also splitting her power because it would go to us because we would be his wife. So yeah, you know what? I mean, it would increase intrigue, that's for sure. But I think we're ready for that. Okay, I'll marry him. At least that way I won't get stuck with an old man. You can't actually marry him until he's old enough. But he will be brought here to live as your companion. But we have a friend now. Okay. Okay. What is up with that? Also, let me say really quickly because I think it would be interesting to go back to Perp 5 and see what would happen if we put more into internal affairs instead of foreign intelligence. It may not be enough to like alter the skill check, but we may as well try. That is it. Okay. Juliana, Duchess of Orho. Do you have it? You do have it, don't you? The crystal? Of course. Everything is ready for you. Right. Do you really have to kill the guards? If you regret their sacrifice, then do not let it go to waste. It's too late to turn back now. I have to do the best I can for my people. What do I do? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands. Press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, illuminate. Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Here we go, the magical girl's transformation. You feel dizzy, and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow! The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. I should be happy, I guess. I am a lumen now. I just hope I'm doing the right thing. And she's still willful. Mako Shoujo Elodie. Yeah, exactly, which is really cool. I really like that side mechanic. But she's not really a side mechanic now that you think about it. I should be able to try magic now, that is correct. I would assume so. Yeah. Yeah, there it is, Lumen. I will say Perp 6 again here. Alright. There we go. And let's just check back on what's happening on Perp 5. Right? I'm just gonna do weapons again, archery. And then I'm gonna do internal affairs instead of foreign intelligence. And see how it shakes out. Oh shit, that was so much. The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as the life mate of the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. The Duke of Marais has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed, and he will inherit it if she dies childless. Your agents suspect that the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither has ever been linked to a man. Interesting. Happy Lencium Visibility Week, everyone, by the way. Yeah, gay Duke and gay Duchesses. Dude, let's go. Diversity win, am I right? Yeah, we know this. I'm ready to inform you. Okay, yeah. I should pass the check down. Okay, good. Really? How much internal affairs do I need? What? No way! No, there's no way. Let's load again. Hang on. Yes. I guess it must be a 50 check. I mean, in that case, like, I could put twice, right? But hang on, let me check. Internal affairs, that would be over 25, so that if I do it twice, it would like cap at 50. But like, I have done that before, so if it's higher than you can, what? If it's higher than you can get it either way. If it's higher than that, I mean, again, we're on a previous save. We can like try, you know. Let's just try putting internal affairs twice, you know. It probably won't do anything. It probably has to be over 50 and not at 50. But yeah, if you higher than 50, you won't be able to get. Yeah, I know that. Countess leak of this, like the nuts. Married the old Duchess Sudbury, who was more than twice her age. Then divorced him as soon as she'd borne him an heir, in order to be free to marry another. He was considered shockingly rude by the general nobility, but the old duke apparently had no objection. Yeah, I know about that. Okay, let's see what happens now. If it doesn't work, then we're just gonna go back. Yeah, it's above 50. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Oh no, I don't wanna quit. Let's go to Proof 6. We're done. That is. I didn't want to do that. There is no one I wanted to do. There we go. Now skills. Okay, I have a bonus to Lumen. That's interesting. Also to injury. I watched an episode of your turn today where you literally hit save instead of low. Classic. I mean, to be fair, this time around I didn't click on save instead of load. I just press on done, which is different. But it is kind of the same when you think about it. Which is like what you said, but don't worry about it. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, what can we do? We're doing really badly on economics, but it's negative. We're doing kinda badly on medicine as well. Let's just in case, let's double team on medicine. So we're gonna do herbs and poison. So then later I can do battlefield medicine. So medicine, and then we're gonna study lumen and shit like that. So herbs and poison. There we go. Certain poisons will characterize each other. Yeah, we know that. You'll learn that feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. You learn that oil cloves rubbed on the skin can relieve pain, particularly in teeth. Probably a nurse outfit or something. There is a woman here to see you. She's a musician, or I don't know what to pursue is. Okay, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I have doubled the musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Right? No, I'm fine. Thank you, but we're not interested. Hehe. I mean, if she's a secret agent, I think I'm fine. Okay, what do you want to do? Like, what skills do I want? I would like to get into economy. A little bit. So, well, for now, I'm gonna get into lumen, okay? So anything that would be like completely fine, because like Woodfall is like completely maxed out. Honestly, I can do whatever. You detect the card, okay, good. Also the outfit. Oh, that's cute. Let's do the normal one though. Oh, actually, hang on. I mean, no. Oh no, I know about The Office. Don't worry. I know a lot of things. Okay. I think we're okay with medicine. So let's do ciphering and something with Lumen. I'm not sure. Let's do Lumen and we can do whatever to be honest. I mean, we don't have anything. Resist magic. And we said interact? Ciphering, there we go. I always forget what I was trying to do. You practice shifting substitution ciphers, where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so that cake and pie becomes a You practice random substitution ciphers, where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decode, but most people need a what? But most people need... Oh, I see. But like, yeah, I was like, yeah, it is harder to decode, and because of that, people need a writing substitution chart. I was like, why is it but and not and? Yeah, because, okay. This is harder to decode, but most people need a writing substitution chart to read or write it, and that chart can be lost or stolen, which is true, yes. New outfit, interesting. I wonder what the new outfit is. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. Interesting. How is... okay, that is not your voice. How is Adair setting into life at the castle? I found him in the garden trying to catch frogs. Why did I say like that? I think he's just still afraid of me. I'm sure you'll work things out. I wanna do economics, but how do I do that? Let's become more yielding for now. Corsage is not fun. She's angry now. Catsuit? Hello? What the fuck? What does she have a what do you call this? Monocle? Is that what you call it? Anyway, no, let's go back to the school. Monocle. Okay. That doesn't sound right though, right? It doesn't sound right. Monaco. It sounds like the call at the end is like not right. Anyway, so she's angry now, so she likes weapons and kill and die. Now we can do economics, so let's do production. This is production. And let's boost up foreign intelligence, which we can do now. So classes, foreign intelligence, and economics. Production, there we go. Since the recent revolution, the Tombulans have twice begun capturing troops on the Nova border. Both times, their camps were struck by fierce storms and earthquakes, and they decided to give up on the idea. Pirates are once again operating out of Orcus, although they are currently striking to the northern seas, and no threat to Nova. However, if they turn to slave raids, the Borelians may be quite vulnerable. There's so many jargon in this fucking game. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Daki Masomba is a prime location for fishing. Cool. Ugh, God damn it. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star, pretty. Oh, what is it? Hey there. Oh, hi, Elodie. How are you doing? Oh, okay, I guess. It's really quiet here. How come you don't have any brothers or sisters? I don't know. Mama said it's a noble's duty to have a big family. Well, not everyone agrees with her. So sorry. Should I kiss you now? What? No. No. Let's not. Sorry. This must be even more strange for him than it is for you. He's lost a parent too. And now everyone else is making decisions about his life, including you. If you like, you can come to some of my classes. Or maybe the tutors that I'm not using that week. I mean, it's important for you to learn too, right? You're going to be a duke and a king consort, like my father. Okay. God. Okay, skills. Skills. Let's just wear the nurse's gown, just to be sure. Just in case, something happens. Let's do world history. And divination, because we are like getting fucked up on that. So world history. World history and divination. There we go. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer adventuring there has ever returned. You read about well-known signs of bad fortune: western sour, dry lightning, strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born, and so on. You read about signs that have presaged famous disasters, such as the sea turning red before the Doom Shadow fell upon Nova 200 years ago. Michael Prisoner has instituted high tariff and trade restrictions at the Elath border. Okay. Business is disrupted and there's a growing shortage. There are growing shortages of supplies. I don't know. An emergency aid? Then the Royal Treasury will pay to keep the people fed. Very well. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. What can we do now? Lonely person. Great. Yeah, sure. Request those, okay. She's a lanky. Skills. Well, if I do a bit more of world, I can up Novan history. So let's. Okay, let's. Hang on. Let me really quickly save here. There we go. And now that we have that saved, let's spend some into world history, and then we're gonna spend into Novan history. You read about the Western continent, Giabar, where civilization flourished so long ago that the ancestral Novans were still living in caves. No one knows what became of them. The population vanished without a trace, leaving only their enormous stone buildings. In the distant past, the Yeveni tribes to the east rode great beasts with spines and tentacles on their heads instead of horses. The bones of these creatures are sometimes found in Laila and Mead, and their tusks are valuable to crafters. You like the new outfit. Ah, cool. There we go. The two last rulers before your mother, Queen Fidelia, were your grandmother, Queen Ladesh, and her father, King Fulbert. Okay. My lady, there are letters for you, another letter from Bryony. Why does she keep writing? Why does she keep writing me? We were never been friends. Though she's full of birth. She says she's bored and lonely and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwen's birthday party. That's right. Well, then it's about 10:15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. There will be tension. Gwen and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event. It's also a long way to travel. A lot of things are happening in the road. Divination failed. I know what's happening. I think we're ready. Maybe good to see my friends. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. What are we doing? I think it's like you have to do something. She literally doesn't know. She's angry. Let's make her more angry. She's gonna need it. But intrigue history. Ooh, that's a pretty nice outfit. No, let's go with medicine so we can treat ourselves. Maybe, please, I beg of you. I cannot put more into archery. I'm not gonna get through this. Oh, god damn it. I think I'm gonna have to go back and just start putting shit into archery because I'm gonna get shot by an arch. By an arch? What the fuck is an arch? Hey, River! Wait, you were? Oh my god, you were streaming! I forgot you were streaming. Hi, River. Oh my god. Hi, hey guys. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Lonely the Queen. If you've never seen this game, it's basically like, are you seeing all these stats? It's like an RPG, and you have all these fucking stats that you have to take care of, so you don't fucking kneel over and die. Okay? And it's like really fucking difficult. It's like one of the most difficult games of strategy of all time. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, guys. I hope you're doing well. Obviously, why am I angry? Why am I angry? If you watch the stream, you know River's fucking goo. But I'm gonna shout River out either way because he's my friend. So there you go. Go check out River. Come on, they were drawing out. I'm sure it was amazing. Request, right, Kelia? But yeah, I hope you had a good time, guys. So yeah, let's continue. But yeah, basically I'm gonna get shot through the head with an arrow, so I'm gonna have to reload the save now. Okay, you learn about different styles and sizes of bows, long, short, and recurve. You learn about caring for your bow, how to store it between easy string and string, check for damage or wear. You can also learn that you never fire a bow with an arrow on the string. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that will I like rebound or something? You strap on protective gear and practice gripping, drawing, and anchoring the bow before finally losing a shot. It's now 50. Okay, I get that. On sureness of oh my god, you fucking bitch! What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm more than 50. What do you mean? Hello? Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's reload. 7. Yes. Classes. Weapons. We're gonna put on swords and polearms. So we are gonna be at 25. You practice walking while carrying a low weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight, and learning to maneuver without banging into anything unintentionally. You learn the basic stances, grips, and position for stab fighting, and how to block a blow without crushing your fingers. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. Okay, blah blah blah, yeah, we get it, blah blah blah. Let's try going for it and see what happens. If that doesn't work, we're just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna... I'm sorry, Wenel, I love you, but we're not... Go fuck yourself, okay? Let's get them more angry, so we get a bonus. Just so we don't lose the bonus. Bear said. And now... I swear to fucking God. How... Your party's shit, there's still bandits on the road. Yeah, literally. Literally. I'm not fucking dying. Wenel, I'm not fucking dying for your bitch's party, okay? Fuck no. Okay. Let's see one more time. Let's say one more time. And let's try putting everything into archery. Now, because reflexes is not that good, it may not work. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna put some into archery and some into reflexes. Which may also not work. If that doesn't work, we're just not gonna tell. Like, fuck Wenel, whatever, who cares? Who gives a shit? Let's go. Weapons archery and weapons archery. You learn about the different blah, blah, blah. You don't any of it, okay. You strap on protective gear and practice gripping, drawing and anchoring the bow. Before letting loose a shot, you practice shooting at clearly marked targets across a flat field. Fuck off. Dude. Shut up. Okay, let's load the game. Yes, I know. What more battlefield medicine do you want? I could also like just put like every single point I have into battlefield, which I'm going to try. I think you should be also be able. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try that. But first, let's try putting some into archery and some into the other thing. So archery and athletics, agility, reflexes. At 90% sure it's not gonna work, but let's just try. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's load the save again, and let's try the bump, the medicine bump. Load game. This one, yes. Let's just do the medicine twice. I have no idea what the. I think it might be archery 50 or more than 50 and reflexes more than 50, which is why we weren't able to do it, because one was over 50 but the other one wasn't. Or it may be like 60 or 70 or some crazy shit like that. So medicine and medicine again. Let's go. Yolanda latrines, footways, and burials must be kept far away from living soldiers to avoid spreading disease. Holes should be dug deep and covered after use. You'll learn that some wounds need to be sewn closed. The needle should first be cleaned by holding it in a flame for a minute or two. Fire should not be applied to the wound. It will make it worse. In case you didn't know, if you put your wound on fire, it's not good. Don't do that. Yolanda piercing arrows should never be pushed through the body. That will make the injury worse. Cut very carefully with a sharp blade to dig the arrowhead out without causing large tears in the flesh. Did you get that, chat? I hope you remember it. Oh, it's attack. I felt that. Oh no! You know what trying to push the arrow through will only make matters worse. So you have to bear the pain and wait patiently until someone can help you. Unfortunately, Silent Camp is as said and done. You panic screams, attract more arrows, and soon your pain is ended. Okay, sure. Whatever, who cares? Fuck you. You party shit. No, I'm not gonna save it. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I mean, in this case, I mean, we can do whatever then. Let's put somebody to dance, shall we? let's just dance. Let's dance for a little bit. And agility, flexibility, so we can push reflexes later. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch up your limbs. I need a letter for you. Fuck you and all. No, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea. I'm not sure why. Whatever. I get more angry. Okay. Skills. Okay, let's do dance again. And let's try to push reflexes. It's not gonna push it. It's not gonna push it past 50, but it should do good. Okay, you practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues to pause and turn while keeping your eyes closed. You're not any of it. You practice running at high speed back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. And we are alive. All my friends are at Gwenelle's party and I don't get to go. I sent Gwenelle a letter saying that I couldn't come, but it was her mother, the Countess, who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. I don't care. Like I'm alive, and that's all that matters. That action will have consequences, though. Get you Morangi. Get you Morangi, okay? New outfit, by the way. Tutu, okay. Ah, cool. Cute. What now? Let's rate meditation twice. Let's raise it. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. You close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down through you from your head to your fingertips and toes. You're not cleaning your outfit. There we go. Matters have come to a crisis. A wrist Duchess of Lilac has declared civil war. What? Princey feels like you're a weak leader, unfit to be a queen, and has managed to sway several others to her partner. Who's against me? Never mind ourselves and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and Duke of Kegel, the Duchess and Strawberry with Leila. But when is my friend? Strawberry is completely surrounded by cruel Duchess. You don't have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Marais is this clear. What forces can she master, and what are we still holding? We have 4 battalions and 1 platoon. The number size, of course, and uses in this conflict. By my estimate, the race can field 5 battalions and 1 platoon. The thing is, that is a slight outnumbering. It's not impossible, but it's only 1 more battalion. It's not that bad. To increase the number of soldiers you have available, you could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals instead from military service. I mean, yeah, why not? Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Forces in motion, but it will take time to restore. Okay. How are we doing? Gilding and depressed. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're still Angie, new outfit. Faith. Okay, that's cute. This was medicine, maybe? Okay, what do we have for skills? I feel like athletics is gonna come into play soon. Also, how did we win military? This is so weak. Such weak strats. Let's push strategy. Let's do strategy twice. Why don't we? Military strategy and military strategy twice. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can translate to combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers which trust and depend on each other. Learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weaknesses. Study the effects on different kinds of battles, terrain, and for both offense and defense. Yeah. You may now tour the barracks on the weekends. Interesting. You skill, yeah, I get that. The negotiation for the rebels has arrived to speak with you. Surrender now and I will be lenient. We're not here for your or surrender, we're here for yours. Relinquish the authority of the throne and you will be harmed. Duchess Arisa and her family will run Nova's regions. You will be allowed to maintain a figure title. And you never enough save files, by the way. That's something that I have learned very long ago. That is not what I wanted to do. Hang on. Love game. First, let's try it never. I am the queen. So you cannot compete. We meet you in the battle. Fine. What is this? Pressure. We can be pressured. Impressed by the discipline of the loyal Novan troops. The representative 4 battalions, 1 company, and 1 platoon at your direct command. Okay. Skills. Oh, the military. We can up naval strategy, but that won't really do anything. But it would be able to up a strategy further on. there may be a time when I need to fight with a sword. I'm like guessing. So I'm gonna probably do naval strategy so we can push strategy later, and swords. I think that's good. Swords and naval strategy. Okay, you practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking into carefully timed patterns. You study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and the number of crews needed for each. You study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and the standard or complement of weapons. Select the new outfit, of course. War races for control of Nova, spending Queen, you're required to take first and control your forces. You control magic has. Yeah, different outcome. It's a victory for your side. Yeah, come on. We have. I get that we have one less battalion, but that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Your forces sweep through the various duchies and are met with cheers by the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed. That easy. And the other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there is also a cost paid in lives. Your medical training, your medical training helped you to preserve the lives of some of your wounded soldiers and their captive foes as well. Total casualties were 1 and almost a half battalions on your side, and 1 1/4 battalions among the rebels. That's all it took. That's all it took. We were doing worse off than them, but like not by much, to be honest. Your second position and strategy may you be able to win despite your losses. There we have. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. They are once more theological subjects. So does that mean intrigue on the inner side? That the inner intrigue is 12? I mean, in total, the nation lost like 3 battalions worth. Yes, but like we won. You know what I mean? Like we won. Like if it didn't go against me, like lol. You know what I mean? Anyway, what do we have here? I'm fucking angry as hell. The setting card, you know? Sistilangi? Okay, what do we have now? Uniform. Post-military. Cool. That looks cool. Okay. I guess if we have magic, we could have like, you know, battle over. Hey, what? I read something that it was 40 weeks, but apparently we're like almost 3/4 of the way in. I guess that would be 7. No, hang on. So those are 12. So we are at 9, 8, 7. So 7/12 of the way there, which is cool. Okay. What else? What now? What should we do? I feel like we should post economics, like for sure. We're gonna do accounting and production. Okay. You learn how farmers in the Duchy of Marais rotate between fields and harvesting crops and fields that lie fallow. You study the manipulations of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. What a good idea! Nice justing, musicians, also the competitions, everyone also comes. What did you offer surprise? I haven't seen an abacus in so long. Yeah, I mean, it's not really used. Like, using the calculator, but like, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen an abacus. I don't think I've ever seen an abacus, like, in person, you know? Surprise, employment, gold. I mean, gold is cool and all, but like, you know, depending on how much gold you want, like, do you want like $500 now, $500,000 now, or do you want like, I'm trying to do something that's worthwhile, like $50,000 a month, you know what I mean? Like a stable position, exactly. Like, I don't know. It depends. Like, do you want to work? Do you want gold? And like, how much gold is it? And like, what do you pay for the employment? Right? Like, is it paid? I don't know. I mean, both could be good. I started surprised. I mean, it could be good for some people, but like, don't really care. That me personally. By gold. A personal goal for the champions. Well, that's really work as you move through the hall. Your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. What if the hall is getting lazy? This flower should be replaced. When a maid is waiting for you, Amelia has arrived from Kegel from the Duke. No, Amelia, merchant house, I believe, was sent with a shipment down the Kavala River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates. Oh my god! It's a little card with a box with a compliments the house of Krylat. Jesus! Oh my god! Dogs? What the? Oh my god, Elodie! What did you do to the dogs? Oh what? No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Elodie! Why? Oh no! Oh no! You pop one of the chocolates into your mouth. Delicious! Hey doggy, do you want to eat this? Suddenly you feel very cold, the world seems darker, colors less bright. It was poison. Ooh! I finished this course of poison, give me some charcoal. Why is she not able to say? Also, oh my god, new one. The amount of warning message laid out to this, yeah, exactly. Fucked up. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. But it was different to make different choices. Yeah, we get it. This is the ending I thought you would get first, but it's so far, like so far into the game. Okay, more often. Interesting. Surrender now. No. No, don't. Hello? Never. Like, die. You're gonna die, is the thing? Now. Naval strategy and... Strategy? Oh, Naval strategy and wild magic, maybe? I mean, I can save... No, I'm gonna save it later. Naval strategy... Yeah, I know I did that, but like... Source kinda really require me to play, so I'm not gonna waste it on that. I mean, I could do poison. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Poison? Medicine? No, intrigue, economics, military, naval strategy. Okay, if a victim is stabbed with a poisoned spine of a sea urchin, the spine must be removed carefully and the affected area soaked in very hot water in order to concoct the poison. So, blah 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 blah, unique to the outfit. War race from Control Nova, no. That is it. So, by lives. Strategy and logistics. Oh, strategy was our best one. Was logistics really that bad? In that case, let me load it again. Never. You're gonna die is the thing. Like all of you are gonna die. Yeah. We can do poison later. That's what I'm saying. Let's do military naval strategy and military logistics. Because strategy is like maxed out. You study different kinds of ships, you make the new outfit. You study different kinds of transport, animals, wagons, ledges, ships, boats, and boots. You learn about the support costs created by support. What? Man, I mean, yeah, but that's said a little weird. Created by support. The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them. And then those people and animals also need to be fed and equipped. You learn about the difficulty of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide and destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands. And fighting civilians may not self-friendly if robbed. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, will magic fail? What about this? One? Really? Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. Did I go back? I'm gonna go back. Like, if that's not gonna do anything, then whatever. Keep ahead.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Interesting. Purely salty stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, salty. Welcome. I'm pleased. I'm pleased to give the welcome to another a fellow Latina to the chat. Hi. Okay, so if that's not gonna do anything, we're just gonna do naval strategy. I'm gonna not be poisoned next time. Poison. There we go. Oh shit! My camera just fell down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the outfit. Yeah, whatever. Skip ahead. Yeah, like we like one, so it's perfectly fine. Let's attend the court again. She's sang. Okay, good. New outfit. Thank you. I don't care. Let's do poison. Let's just stack up on poison, just so we can get to live another day. Because it was a partial success. Yeah, right. Okay. It is possible to become immune to the venom of a particular snake by routinely ingesting very small amounts. However, this protection is temporary and will not provide any help against other snakes. Cinnabar dust causes tremors, anxiety, and eventually death if ingested over a long term. This is mostly a problem for minors, but it can be dangerous if it is routinely added to someone's food. There is no cure for, but most will slowly recover if they have no more dust. The herb tansy is a mild poison with particular effect on lower forms of life. Rubbed on the skin, it repels insects. Drunk as a tea, it drives out worms from the stomach. Unfortunately, this sometimes makes people very, very ill. Is this not gonna work? Is that what's gonna happen? Is this a failure? Tournament. Gold. Okay, the thing is that they were like a ton, like divination. Maybe we can put more into divination and something would happen, yeah. Okay, blah, 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 chocolates, trade, manners. Why dogs? What does dogs mean? Should we say, oh no? There we go. Luckily, you recognize the symptoms of poison immediately and are unable to reverse the effects. Just that easy, chat. Subsequent investigations shows you that no House of Krelats exists in Kegel. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. There? No, I think I'm fine, dude. Let's get afraid. Shall we? Yes, feel angry. What's the mood? She's like so angry. Look at her poisoned. Holy shit. There's still internal affairs. People were not happy. People were not happy that we fucking defeated the rebellion. People are not happy. So that's gonna be intrigue, I think. And let's try to put something to source, maybe? We said intrigue, internal affairs, and weapons, swords. There you go. Okay, the last look at me was paid suited to the Duchess of Ursul to know up. Oh, I don't think we read this. The last Duke of Mead was the older half brother of the current Duchess. We read that. The Duke of Marais has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursul to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed and he will. We read that. Okay. You practice low swings to move your way. Okay, we read that. What now? This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in the games. However, if you expose you to danger, what events do we take? Come on, why don't you check my skills? I wanna check my skills. I don't know. Am I good at anything? No, I'm not good at archery. No, I'm fine. I guess I just watch from my tower. The economy is well without you. I'm perfect. Fine. Completely fine. Let's get into the catacombs again. Okay, now we are afraid, depressed. Okay. What do we have here? Animal expression, the expression, and animal handling. But anything else we can take care of? Ooh, agility. I'm gonna do dance and flexibility. Yeah, I'm gonna do dance and flexibility, just in case. Agility, dance, and flexibility. There we go. You practice different partner dance positions, closely held at a distance and non-contact, and the appropriate hand placement for each. You begin practicing dance steps in time to the music, quick and slow, turning and weaving. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. You kneel with your hands pressed to the floor, then stretch like a cat, rolling your back up and down. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He's a sergeant. Swing your arms from side to side. Go on, do the Mario. Go on, do the Mario. In a minute, some say have to talk to you first. Talk with my agent. Trust you are well. I'm not going to be affected. I have. Here we go. We have made a number of discreet inquiries and infiltrated much of the Duke's private correspondence. Duke Akira's represented in no Ukrainian supporter, however, he seems entirely preoccupied with the story the stability of the Duchy. Is it Duchy or Duchy? I don't really care. We find no evidence that his family was involved with the attempt on your life. Okay, that's good. I suppose that's a relief, but that means we still don't know who did it. Are you supposed to detect these things before they happen? Operating a coup, Rook Islands, signal coordination, assassins worked alone. They leave far fewer traces. Interesting. So it's not political. So then what is it? Fine, get back to work. Then I need to find my father. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. Ships can be sighted on approach from Sanjia. Not trade ships, it's a war fleet. What? Within a week there will be no one waters. Within 2 they could reach the capital. You can try to use this treasury funds to hire additional soldiers. I mean, yeah, maybe difficult, but let me try. Fine, we'll do that. We need to draw up a naval strategy for ship just to act as an admiral, only the 15 person, but the legend. Did you think your personal skills will make a difference? Yeah, you know what? That was a good idea. That's a good. I'm not good. No, it's too much to do here. Okay. You're more cheerful. Okay, you are yielding? Yes. History, faith. Or we could get to naval strategy, which is definitely gonna come into effect. So, military, and let's do military again, why not? Naval strategy. You learn about the requirement of, you learn about the challenges, why not? You learn about the requirement for all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. You learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. You know about the use of ships in supporting ground soldiers between locations. You study the cost, time, and materials required to construct new ships. Danger of the high seas. Ships closing on each other and getting into range. The Sanjian forces greatly outnumber the Novans. This is unlikely to end well. If only you had more soldiers available, that's true. Welcome, it's not in favor. Wait, war? Wait, is that a skill? No. No, that's like something that happened, right? So, press towards many good solid words today, and also will have an end. Then, since you were failed to repair the invention, the Sanjian fleet will soon land at the coast. Press towards the capital city. Your main soldiers will hold them all as possible, of course, but the main strength of Mintek has been exhausted. Looks bleak. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. What do you mean war? Like that's not a skill. That's just something that happened. Well, I mean, what can we do, right? In the... Maybe it has to do with the civil war happening. Yeah, most probably, right? But like we already were like, yeah, down on ships, on troops. I don't think weapons is gonna work, right? Because of like the heavy debuff. So what could? I guess logistics, maybe logistics and I mean not much else really. Battlefield medicine, for example, medicine and logistics. Also, I think we can change the outfit, right? Let's post military for now. Classes, I'm done. You study different types of transport, animal wagons, sledges, ships, boats and boots, critical support. You learn that latrines, footways. Okay, we already noticed. Okay, what now? The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under strategic control. Soldiers can march through villages, trampling fields and surprising citizens. A diplomatic delegation of Sanjia have requested access to the castle to discuss terms. Most likely for your surrender, you lack their strength to hold off their armies, and surrender now will save many lives. You expected diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect the handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you, a man announced by your servants as Dogami, King of Sanjia. Oh, come on. Hyper, have you died yet? Yes, we have actually, but we have come back, so we're perfectly fine now. Is he really their king? Why would the king come all the way here? My dear young lady, how difficult this must be for you. Don't pretend to be my friend while you kill my people. Temper, princess. Oh, after all, I'm here to save your people. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Let's just settle things in a civilized manner. I think I'm fine. A contest, a game, so to speak, with Nova as the stakes. If I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord, with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace, and shed no more blood. What sort of game? It is well known, yeah, okay, whatever. I propose a formal duel, my powers against yours, the winner takes control of Nova, the loser dies. Your game by your rules for my lifetimes is unfair to me. The rules of formal dueling have been passed down for centuries and must be upheld. It's important that we do this by the ancient codes. Why should I? If you refuse, the war will continue. I sweated the deals. If you meet me in a formal Lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion, even if I win. Really? I swear by the gods, Nova will be safe and free. Why take that risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I am willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? I don't like this, but what choice do I have? Jesus Christ, all those checks. Anyway, we're not opening this one. What if I don't? Like, what if I just don't? If my crystal is more important than my land, then I can never let you have it. Then you and your land will die together. Goodbye, little princess. For a moment, you feared that he will blast you right then and there, but it seems that he still respects the truce. He and his delegation return to the army, where they will resume the attack. Your military strength is nearly exhausted. Utter defeat seems inevitable. What will you do now? My element crystal, that's what this war was all about. Everyone has died. The price of magic is always blood. That doesn't matter now. We can allow the royal Nova crystal to fall in Sanji's hands. Well, what can we do now? We don't have enough army left to fight him. You must flee, leave the palace and disappear into the countryside. Alone in a war? I will go to her. The skin of Sanjia does not realize how deep the power of Nova runs. He might be a lumen, but he's only one. Given enough time to prepare, we can find a way to defeat him. Go on the run while he's destroying my land and my people in his search? As long as I have this crystal, he will be after me. I mean, you know, we could also go back. Let's go, Ompi! It is the only way. I have to abandon the castle to save the crystal. Father, I'm sorry. I've let you down. I won't let you leave, not without me. I'm coming with you. I must still have a way to be useful. Come with us. We must move quickly. You will no longer be a princess. You must leave behind your crown, your tutors, and your pampered way of life. You may have to sleep in the woods, disguise yourself as a peasant. Even murder those you meet to keep them from telling tales. You can only hope that someday it will be all be worth it. Is that a special ending? And so, the reins of power slipped from Elodie's grasp. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie start my race again. There we go. That's an ending. What if I do give it the crystal though? It would be a lot easier to hide just the crystal than to hide me, wouldn't it? So for that, the crystal is bound. And long as I live, I know. Goodbye. Elodie, no! He grabs holds of your arms, shaking you slightly. You're the only thing I have left. I don't care what you've done. You're my daughter. I will not let you die. We're living here all together, all of us. I'll look after you. I'll help you. There are still ways that I can be useful. It ends the same way. Okay. That if you only actually helped run the kingdom. To be fair, he's like not the regent for now, right? Like he's just like has like a what do you call it? Fucking oh my god, what do you call it? Fucking honorary title. That basically that's what I mean. And we're gonna die. Togami explains the duels from a duel into you, including a carefully described circle of words which will contain the effects of any powers you wield, protecting bystanders from the danger. And then it is time for you to begin. Unfortunately, you know nothing about safety blocking or absorbing magical attacks. You can only dodge them physically, and trapped within the confined space of the circle, you are inevitably going to fail. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna fail. Lol. By Elodie. Elodie did not survive to reach recognition, blah, blah, blah. I think that was a specialty, but I didn't get like an achievement or something. Oh well. Let's go to the title screen, okay? Because I think that's a good way to end the stream. So we got to week like 32, right? That is pretty good, I think. I'm gonna have to like grab a notebook and start taking notes, right? Like this is insane. It's fucked up. Maybe I just don't have to grab the fucking Lumen Crystal. I mean, it doesn't have done me any good. Does the checklist show you the endings? Yeah, actually. Let me check that out really quickly. Where is it? Checklist. Yeah, there we go. Deaths. Being poisoned, taking an arrow to the gut. Is that all? What is this? Epilogues, maybe? Yeah, it is an epilogue. There we go. That's the one I got. And we have many endings that we can have. Many endings. That we have 23 endings that we can get. And those things come like death. That's like only one ending. Cool. Achievements? Okay, no. Achievements. Die that this once, transform into a lumen, which we got today. Order an execution, face a civil war. And that's pretty much it. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to another episode of Log Lim the Queen. Really like this game. I'm really enjoying it. Like all the brain teasers of this game. I'm gonna have to just grab a fucking notebook and just start writing, right? Next time I'll probably do that, and I'll probably use my save points to like actually go structure, you know, if I feel something, like go back, actually get the skills that I need, and then so hopefully succeed, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Let me see who we can rate. Let me open Twitch. Let me open Twitch very quickly. I think I know, but let me just check. What are you doing now? Yes, okay. We're gonna read Spats actually. We're gonna read Spats because it's I think it's his birthday, right? If I'm correct, that is his birthday, and they're doing a 24-hour stream. So one better time, right? And they're playing Among Us as well. So like, come on. Spatula. By the way, Spatula is 18 plus. You know, it's like we are 18 plus as well. So like whatever. But yeah, wish a happy birthday to Spats for me, okay? Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for the stream. No, again, like always, thank you so much, every one of you, for coming to the stream. It means a lot to me, like always. And I hope to see you next time. Let me open Twitch on my phone so I can have that while I fucking hang on. My fucking rate is not showing on my fucking thing. What the fuck? Hang on. Stream manager. Let me see. Why is the rate not showing me? Is the rate showing for you? Anyway, the thing is skill check dogs failed. That's the fucking rate phrase. Thank you so much for coming. I have no idea when the rate is gonna kick in, but thank you so much for coming. Rate is not going. I says it has been created. I don't know what's going on. Hang on, let me do it again. Spatula. You already have a rate in progress. I guess it's gonna kick in at some point, and we're not just gonna know when it is. At some point, it's just gonna like switch my chat. So thank you so much for coming. Discord, socials, bots again, and schedule is in my Twitter. So thank you so much for coming. I'll see you tomorrow for this Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And why is the spray not showing? What the fuck? How do I unraid a channel? Hang on, let me try to raid Mar and see what happens. You already have a raid in progress. What do you mean? I do not have a raid in progress. What are you talking about?